we happy? Class? Oh, come on, man. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Come on, round of class. Let's out of class. Oh, come on, man. High five. Woo! Come on. Round of class? Come on, round of class. Who's happy about being out of class? Somebody's happy about being out of class.
Happy that you're here.
Come on.
Go, yeah.
Down low? There you go. Woo, so big. Come on, Josh. Hey, Riley. Come on, man. Come on this side. 3, 2, 1, go. Woo! Oh, look, we got it in the back, too. So how's everybody doing today? Good? Yeah? Well, come on, we're out of class. Isn't that awesome? I mean, how often do you guys get out of class? Never? Wow, now I feel honored to be able to take you out of class. So today we're going to learn about something called How to Dream. I got the T-shirt. Raphael's excited. Who else is excited? Sophia's excited. Come on, guys. All right. All right, guys. So I'm Joe Pardo, for anyone who doesn't know. All right, and I'm here today to tell you some stuff that I wish I knew when I was your age, especially who's graduating soon? Oh, you're all silent. I guess it's not exciting. Are you sad to be leaving? Oh, don't be too excited. Miss Tedeschi's in here, so you don't want to hurt her feelings. The feelings are mutual. All right, so at the end of today, I'm going to teach you a few things about a whole bunch of different ways to dream. So when I was growing up, real quick, let me just tell you a little bit about myself. I wanted to be a child psychologist at the age of 6. Who here knows what they want to be already? Raise your hand. All right. So we got a lot. Why don't we get some people calling out some things? You in the with your hand all the way up, out of your chair. I'm sorry, say that one more time. A football player. Awesome. Do you play football now? Awesome. Over here, what do you want to be? A teacher. Oh, you haven't had enough school yet? I guess not. Okay, well, I'm glad to hear it. All right, Raph, what do you want to be? Soccer player. Well, that there's a lot of. All right, we'll just do one more here. Waving your hand in the back. I'm sorry? A car company. So do you want to build cars or you want to sell cars? You want to do both. So you want to do everything. Oh, we have some preschoolers, right? Is it kindergarten or preschool? Kindergarten. All right. So what do some of these kindergartners want to be? A game creator. Well, that sounds like a fun job. So over there on the far right, in the front. A dancer. All right, one more from the back. Far left corner in the back. Oh, wait, did I hear right? I heard right? Imagineer and work for Disney. Sir, I'm going to call you sir, even though you're not old enough to be called sir, but that is an amazing answer. Absolutely amazing answer. And all of these answers sound a lot more fun than what I wanted to be when I was about your age-ish. So I grew up in a family business, and I believe at the time when I was about 6, 7 years old, that I wanted to be a child psychologist to help other kids going through divorce. Now, I don't know how many of you are dealing with divorce or have dealt with divorce or know somebody who deals with divorce, but it's a really sad topic. So I wanted to help other kids who were going through issues like that. I actually cried once because I thought that I couldn't be a child psychologist. I thought I had to go into my family's business. My grandfather right here, it's a little dark to see, but he told me, no, Joe, you don't have to go into the family business just because you're a boy and we expect, the business to continue on. You can do whatever it is that you want to do when you grow up. And that really made all the world of difference between him and my grandmother right here. It completely changed my life. I wanted to be a child psychologist, and they said, you know what, if that's what you want to do, you can do that. You don't have to go into the family business. So that lasted for a couple years until I wanted to become a DJ. It sounds like a fun job, right? Getting to go into clubs and bars and mixing music, making people happy and dance and performing. And I got to do that, but it would be many years until I actually got to do it. So I wanted to be a DJ when I was 8 years old, and I didn't get to be a DJ until I was 17 years old. That's when I met the right people that helped me get up on that stage and perform in DJ battles, and as well as in clubs and bars up and down the East Coast. So my family's business was Pardo's Truck Service Parts. It was actually right down the street here. I worked there for 20 years. 20. I mean, I'm only 28 now, so pretty much most of my life I worked there until just recently. It was a $20 million enterprise with all the companies, everything totaled. It's a lot of money. Who here knows what $20 million is? Yeah? It's a lot, right? And that's a year. It was a year. So I was tired of the life that I was living, and it took me 3 years. Who here has told their parents no? All the time. All right. Well, we got some honest people in here. But you listen to your teachers, right? Yeah, no. Well, you should listen to your teachers. They're not your parents. All right, so it took me 3 years to tell my dad no, that I no longer wanted to work in this business, that I'd worked there for 20 years and was very successful. So I left to start my own adventure a year ago. And it started with Adventuratorium. It's a music album based around Disney music and hip-hop instrumentals, and I mixed the music together on my turntables. So I'm hearing some characters being called out here. Is there any who's your favorite characters up here? Dory, Doug. Oh yeah, Elsa. Any love for Jack Skellington? Yeah? All right. So I did this, and I released it on CDs, and we raised a bunch of money for charity, and it was really awesome. And you can see, it was just a year ago. In fact, the guy that did all this artwork here, do you guys like the artwork? Well, it's this guy right over here. He did all that artwork, so give him a hand. And he did a ton more artwork than that. So about 2 months after Adventuratorium, I started up the Dreamers podcast, and it was the journey that took me to get to here. It's a who knows what a podcast is? Wow, the future's looking pretty bright here. Okay, well, a podcast is an internet radio show that you can listen to on your phone or your computer every single week. And I decided that I wanted to interview people who live their dreams like I was, because I left my family's business. So a year later, as you can see, we had a cake. It was awesome. We raised over $600 for charity to send kids with life-threatening illnesses to Disney World. And everybody here loves Disney World, obviously. No? Nobody? I mean, I got one kid in the back. So, a year in, I released my first book. Who here wants to write a book when they get older? Wow, pretty much the whole kindergarten. They just love books. So one of the things about writing a book was I hate reading books. Does anybody here hate reading books? Wow, a lot of you. Well, I hated reading books too growing up. So when I decided I was going to write a book, I wanted to write it for all the people like me that hated reading books. So I filled it with lots of pictures, and it's basically a picture book. And I also used a lot, very little words to tell the stories, which was important to me because I didn't want to read it to proofread it. So between those two things, the Dreamers podcast and all, that took me to here. Holy Trinity. So, Holy Trinity Squadcast. Guys, why don't you stand up? Everybody that's part of the computer club. And the whole kindergarten, because they're in it to win it. Woo! So, they recently released their first episode, and their episode 0 of the Holy Trinity Squadcast. And it's been an amazing experience with these guys here. And I'm looking forward to working more with them. Because they're doing really great work, and I'm really proud of the work that they're putting out. So that's enough about me. That gets me to right about here. And now I'm going to talk about a couple dreamers real quick. Who did the artwork? Doug, why don't you stand up? So Doug did the artwork up here. Very good job. That artwork took 3 weeks for us to finally agree upon. And then Doug comes in and is like, I'm going to do a horse. And it's going to be totally different than everything else that we were. I mean, you can see you got the shield. I'm sorry, Doug? You just made it happen because you know how to dream. All right, so there's some dreamers that I've had on my show that I want to share with you that are pretty important to your age group, right? I didn't want to bring in some older people, though. Actually, 2 of the people have been on my show. Jeanette, raise your hand. She's been on my show. She's a professional photographer, does it all the time, 24/7. That's her job. She doesn't have a real boss. And we got Jason over there sitting down, and now he's standing up, and he donated a kidney. Who here has a kidney? No, some of us. Oh, you 2. Okay, all right. So some of us know that we have 2. Well, Jason was nice enough to donate one of his to somebody who needed it. So we got, real quick, Alex McKelvey. She wanted to do 6,000 random acts of kindness for people in honor of her grandmother. We have, at the bottom, Logan Guleff, who won MasterChef Season 2. And, of course, Andrew. Andrew, why don't you stand up? Come on, man. Who was, as we all know, on MasterChef Season 3 and was first runner-up. An amazing accomplishment. All 3 of them are amazing. So I'm also going to teach you real quick how to use the triple dreams, which is admit, accept, and achieve, so that you can figure out not just what you want to do, if you don't already know, but how you're going to get there and achieve it. Oh, and we're going to have some fun with Oreo cookies. Who likes Oreo cookies? And it's silent. The hands go up, but not the, well, somebody really likes them. So Alex McKelvey, she lost her grandmother at the age of 60 and decided to celebrate her life with 60 random acts of kindness. And not only did she do that, she decided that she was going to do 600 in 1 year because they just have to add another 0. Alex is 8 years old, and she was deciding to do this stuff a year ago. at the age of 7. And now she's on her way to 6,000 random acts of kindness. It's amazing. She goes and does all kinds of nice things for people that she's never met, and she does them with her mom. Logan Guliff, MasterChef Junior Season 2 winner. He started cooking at the age of 2, much like Andrew here, started cooking at the age of 2. And he took cooking seriously at the age of 8, and by 10 years old, he got to meet President Obama. Now, who here would like to meet a president? Any president. Doesn't matter if it's this president, last president. I know, me too. I would love to meet a president, for sure. At 12 years old, he won MasterChef Junior Season 2. So he knew, he knows what he's doing, for sure. And now we got to Andrew. Andrew Zapley. I was fortunate enough to be able to meet Andrew and talk. Well, his mom I was fortunate enough that his mom would contact me back when I reached out. When I found out that there was this kid, local kid, doing amazing things on TV, that I just happened to be waking up on the couch when it happened to be on TV. So he started cooking at the age of 2, took cooking seriously at the age of 6, and by 12, he finished first runner-up in MasterChef Junior. It's an amazing accomplishment. You guys, give it up for him. And, Oreos again. Who loves Oreos? All right, that's a little better this time. We're going to get to those Oreos. All right, so real quick, so we can get to those Oreos, because we really want to eat these Oreos. I know I want some. I know, Jeanette, you want some too, right? All right, so triple dreams: admit, accept, achieve. So everybody here has already said, a good chunk of you have said what you wanted to be when you grow up. So that's good. For anybody that hasn't figured it out yet, this is what you have to do. You have to ask yourself, what is it that you want to do as a kid? Well, I know what I wanted to do as a kid, but now as an adult, I'm doing something completely different. So you have to figure out what it is that the dreams that you have. Now you have to accept it. And the big question is, why pursue your dreams, right? Because you could just get a job, and it could be any job. It doesn't have to be a job that you necessarily like or dislike, but just a job so that you can, have a house and do things like your parents do, right? Have houses or cars, pools, go on vacations to Disney World. So the reasons that you want to pursue your dreams is because you're going to find a lot more happiness. You're going to be a lot happier more of the time. You're going to be more fulfilled. Understanding what it means to be fulfilled. Who here feels fulfilled at this school? Oh, man. Good job back there. Way to suck up. It's all right, kids. You're just here to learn. So it'll also increase your productivity. You'll be able to get more things done in life rather than just waiting around. You'll be able to get just a wealth of more things accomplished in the time that you have. You can build confidence. Who here is confident? All right. So we got a pretty confident bunch. So kindergarten in the back is doing pretty good. All right. So the other reason is you get to meet other dreamers, and this one was big for me, right? Because I wanted to meet other dreamers like me, people that wanted to be passionate and do things that just weren't going to work every day. I also wanted to inspire others. Oh, Phineas and Ferb? So you want to try to inspire others to do great things, because doing great things, it's not about just going to school and going to work when you get older. It's about figuring out the path and then inspiring others to take their path. You live without regrets. Oh, kindergarten knows what's up. So you don't want to go through life and say, man, I wish I had tried this, or I wish I had, like in Andrew's case, I wish that I had put in for MasterChef Junior. He actually put in for MasterChef Junior, and he did it, and he went there. He did something that most people wouldn't even begin to do. So here, if you're going to listen to anything, this is really important right here. Right? So time is your most limited resource. Now, you may not realize it because you guys are so young right now, but you have something that every person on this planet gets every single day. Does anybody know what that is? Anybody? It's kind of like time. Raph, what do you think? Huh? Life. Well, in life, you get 24 hours. It's the same 24 hours that everybody else gets. From Bill Gates to LeBron James, Kanye West, they all get 24 hours. They all get the same 24 hours. But it's what you do with those 24 hours that really matter. So, what dream to pursue? What would you do if money didn't matter? What if you could do whatever you wanted to do and you didn't have to worry about having a job? Getting a paycheck every week. You would do hobbies. Well, that's a great point, Doug, because what's your passion? Well, see, Doug, you got a lot of passions. You got to narrow those down to get it down to something that allows you to focus and go for one, maybe two things. And then once you accomplish those one or two things, you can go for something else. What steps are needed to advance your passion? You need to increase your abilities. So you need to get better at what you're doing. You need to work at it. You need to take your dream seriously, like Batman over here. Doesn't he look serious? I know, he looks mad. I was trying to find a not mad Batman, but it wasn't happening for me. So then you can eventually get to the level of achieving. And you have to pursue it responsibly. Now, right now, you don't have to be very responsible because you guys are all in school. But at some point, you're going to have to figure out how you're going to make what you want to do and do it responsibly. So can your passion be a career? If you want to play football, or, can it be your career? You have to work towards that. You have to put in the hours, the hard work. You need to find others like you. Whoa, somebody's going nuts. So somebody likes Austin and Allie a lot? You have to learn from others' success. So who knows some of these people up here? In the middle. Huh? You gotta speak up. Oh, Oprah. All right. Sophia. What? Oh, Abraham Lincoln. All of these people had some sort of failure in their life. So what you need to do is you need to learn from their failures and the success that they bring to the table. Like Mr. Walt Disney. Because, Mr. Walt Disney had a lot of failure. A lot of failure before he got to create these characters right there. So you have to learn how to start small. You have to learn that you can't just start big. You're not just going to show up and get the result. You have to start with the building blocks to get Iron Man. And then you'll grow from there. So you also need to ask yourself, what kind of lifestyle do you want? And how much money you're going to need. Do you want to live in the city? Who here wants to live in the city when they grow up? All right, so we got some people that want to live in the city. How about the suburbs? Like where you probably live now? All right, who wants to live on a farm? Okay. Well, all of those require different amounts of money. So you need to be able to figure out, how much money it is that it's going to require you to live there. So then you need to figure out how to decrease your expenses. So you can have lots of money like Mr. Krabs and SpongeBob. And figure out how much time is it going to take to pursue your dream. Is your becoming a football player isn't going to happen overnight, right? It's going to take lots of time. It's going to take some luck as well, finding the right people to make that dream happen. So you have to be able to figure out how much time is it going to take, and is it worth that amount of time? What other sacrifices do you need to make? So you might have to say you like doing two different things. Say you like playing musical instruments and playing football, but you can't have the time to do both. You need to be able to take the time to and have patience to make one of those happen. So now I'm just going to go through these real quick, and then we're going to get to some Oreo cookies. Who wants Oreo cookies? Okay. Hey guys, I want you to prepare yourself for these couple bullet points here. Rejection. Because if you're going for your dream, people are going to reject what you want. They don't see what it is that you have in you. And they probably misunderstand you. They probably, you're probably misunderstood by that person or those people. You have to prepare for doubt. People are going to doubt you. They're going to think that you're not good enough to do it, or that you don't have it in you to make it happen. And then the fear creeps in. That what if I try? What if I succeed? What if I fail? Failure is just another lesson. So then you take that and you go into hard learned lessons. And these come hard, really hard sometimes. So you have to be prepared for them. So then there's the hard work, what you got to put forth to make that dream a reality. But then you start to turn a corner and you see progress. As you can see, they've got some different telephones here, and how it's progressed through the years, and how you're going to progress with your dream over time. And you'll start to have more fulfillment. That thing that we talked about earlier that you guys were like, no, school doesn't fulfill me. Who knows what fulfillment means? Oh man, I bombed on that then. Okay, so fulfillment, feeling. I probably should have looked it up on Wikipedia. Accomplishment. Thank you very much, Merle. So when you feel that accomplishment, every time you get a win, right? Who here plays sports? Okay, when you guys win at sports, do you probably feel fulfilled, right? Versus when you guys lose. Who here likes losing? Who here likes losing? All right, so we got a couple. But you know what? If you learn from those losses, you can become more fulfilled with your accomplishments, because you know the hard work that it took to get there. And here's some Pop-Tarts playing basketball. And this is the word that I was looking for, that Merle had to help me out here. It's accomplishment. You know, that feeling, getting the ball in the net. And then success comes, guys. And success is awesome. Success is when you win. Success is when you can feel that you've done what it is that you've set out to do. And then you get recognition. Oh, I didn't think anyone was going to know what this was. There we go. Awesome. So you get recognized, and that recognition will help build your confidence even more. And then you'll get happiness. And here's another picture of an Iron Man. All right, so now we're gonna do what I promised earlier with the Oreo cookies. Time for some Oreo cookies. All right, so I need 3 volunteers, and I need Mr. T and Miss P or Mrs. P. Miss P. Miss P. I'm getting different answers here. Miss P. Miss P. Could you both come up here? All right, so we have 3 chairs. Hey guys, we have 3 chairs over here. And what we're gonna do, and we have some Oreo cookies, right? Because we all love Oreo cookies. So I'm gonna need 1 kid from each of the grades. So. And then 6 and 8. Who wants to get up on stage and do silly things for cookies? Andrew, get up here. Sophia. All right. So here's what we're going to do. The 3 students are going to sit in the chairs behind you. Take the cookies up. Sorry, Andrew. All right. Miss P, Mr. T, please take 1 each. Mrs. T, sorry. Well, I was getting mixed signals from the crowd here. Okay, so who here has ever done the cookie challenge before? Okay, so the cookie challenge is where you take an Oreo cookie and you put it on your forehead. So you're going to put your head back, right? And you're going to put the cookie on your forehead, and then you're going to race to get it from your forehead to your mouth using only your facial muscles. You can't use your hands. Sophia. If it falls, one of your 2 teachers will supply it with a new cookie because we don't want to eat floor cookies. All right, so why don't you 2 stand behind them? No, it's not that easy. Well, it is hard. So you have to put your head back. So tilt your head back. Tilt your head back, and we're gonna camera here. Watch Jason. Don't pull it too far. All right. So you guys, yes, you guys are up on TV. All right. So we all have Oreo cookies up on your foreheads. Now what I need you to do is when I say go, you're going to wiggle your face to get it into your mouth. All right? All right, set, go. Here, Jason, why don't you come up? How we doing? Oh, man. Oh, sorry. Good job, Andrew. Come on. Just keep go short, go slow. Get it to the side, Oh, needs another cookie in the middle. Well, we got a rolling cookie here. Come on, guys, you can do this. It's not too hard. Come on. Andrew, you got it. Just go slow. Go slow. Sophia's trying to stick her tongue out. Yeah, put it. Oh. Man, we're not going to have any Oreo cookies left after this. Jeanette is going to be very upset. Come on, guys. Oh, it's tough. It's tough. It's really tough. All right. We're going to go one more in the middle and one more for Andrew. And then we're going to call it. Come on, come on. You almost got it. Andrew, keep your mouth open. Stick your tongue out. Stick your tongue out. Come on. Oh, mouth open. Oh, you almost had it. All right. All right. Andrew's on his last one. Can he do it? Can he pull it off? Come on, Andrew. Come on, guys. Let's go, Andrew. Come on, Andrew. Open mouth. Open mouth. Open mouth. All right. All right. All right. So we tried. We tried. There's lots of floor cookies here. I wouldn't recommend eating them. All right. So I'm going to give you guys some T-shirts for trying. Sophia. Here you go. I know. I'll talk to you later. Here you go. There you go, Andrew. Thank you for trying, guys. It's tough. It's tough. It's really, really tough. And lots of cookies here. All right, you want to go up there? Back to the presentation here. All right, so real quick, guys. Hey, who had fun here today? So we had some people. Can I get a yeah? Woo! Yeah? All right, so I'm Joe Pardo, and you can get me. Oh, love you guys too. You can get to all the podcast, everything, the book. Just go to howtodream.co or just type in how to dream, one word with the hashtag in the front in Google, and it'll come up. You can get the book, with your parents' permission. It's a great book. It's meant for everybody. It'll help you develop these questions and how to dream a little bit more. And now I'm going to flip to here, and we're gonna. Who likes Taylor Swift? Well, you guys are really quiet about liking things in this class in here. Yeah. So if I play a little Taylor Swift right now to end this thing, are we gonna be excited? Can we be excited? Well, hold on. What if I brought this out? Has anybody knows what this is? Yeah? Jason, why don't you hit them and we'll show them how to dream.
I stay out too late. Got nothing in my brain. That's what people say. That's what people say. I go on too many dates, but I can't make them stay. At least that's what people say. That's what people say.
So I'm going to ask one more time. Who had fun? Just a little bit? We got out of class for this. Who here knows how to dream? Does anybody know how to dream? All right, awesome. Well, have fun and go show the world how to dream now that you know how to do it.
Well, I thought the assembly was very well done. Joe Pardo did an excellent job with his presentation, putting together the slides and the animations, all his motivational speaking that he said to the children, 6th, 7th, and 8th graders, was right on target, and they were very well received with his message. Good job, Joe. Keep up the good work.
Joe Pardo did a great job with the assembly. It was great. He really connected with the children, and the children really had a really great time, and he had their enthusiasm.